Okay, guys, I got a little more comedy for you today. You've heard that it's said that Scripture doesn't disagree with itself, right? Like one Scripture says one thing and it looks like the other Scripture says another thing, right? Well, sometimes that's as far as someone goes to telling you about that rule of hermeneutics. It's a rule of deciphering the Scriptures, or rightly dividing the word of truth, you might call it. So that we understand the passage, that it doesn't say something it is not supposed to say, right? So anyway, the longer version of this rule, it's the 13th rule in hermeneutics, and it says basically that if you have one scripture that says one thing, you go that says this, different thing than another scripture, you go and find a third scripture. So that's the rule to that. So you go and search for it. You search for the scripture that will help determine what the passage is really saying. I'm sure there's many things you're thinking of right now already that you want to go take a look at. But anyway, so I got a joke about it. So the rabbi is ruling between these two people. They have a case. One guy brings his case, and he says, okay, well, you're right. He tells the first guy he's right. The second guy comes up, here's the case, and he says, oh, you're right too. And then so his the other people that are asking about the studying the case, they come up and say, how can they both be right? And he goes, you're right.